Hey screen printers, it's Ryan from Ryonet, and today we're going to show you how to screen print on a towel. We're doing these towels for a charity event that we're working with here locally in Vancouver, Washington, called the Turkey Trot, which is for the Clark County Food Bank locally here in Southwest Washington. So screen printing on towels is a little different than screen printing on a t-shirt. So Mark from T-Beast, one of our graphic designers here at Ryonet, our best graphic designer, gave me this shirt. A t-shirt, like an American Apparel shirt especially, doesn't absorb a lot of ink. Versus a towel, you can see this surface, it's gonna absorb a lot of ink. So you're going to need to actually use it differently in the screen printing process. So different mesh than you would use on a t-shirt, different ink, and different method of printing. So we're actually gonna be doing this on the s.roque press. Now obviously this is also bigger than a t-shirt. So this is a 28-inch print, meaning that we're gonna actually use the full print stroke of the s.roque Eco XL press. Also the UXL press has a 28-inch print stroke. Now that 28-inch print stroke is only in single index. You can actually go longer than that, which is one awesome thing about these XL presses from s.roque, is on the U for instance, it can go up to 39 inches. On this one it goes about 37 inches, but that's every other print head. This is a simple one color print. We're gonna keep it at 28 inches. We have a 32-inch palette to accomplish that. Now let's talk about ink, squeegee, and mesh for a second. Ink, we're gonna be using a water-based ink. You don't wanna use plastisol when printing on a towel. First of all, you don't wanna be rubbing your face or your body with plastic. You want soft ink. So that's one awesome reason. We're gonna be using an actual new color mixing system that's in beta version right now from Green Galaxy. The Green Galaxy inks are nice and soft, they're eco-friendly, which is great for this soft hand towel. Also, we're gonna be using warp drive to make sure that we don't need a super long dryer to cure this. You can see all these fibers in this towel, and because these fibers actually stand up, we're gonna need to load this towel with more ink. What does this mean? This means, once again, water-based ink, which is thinner, that can soak into the towel, not a thick plastisol ink. This also means a lower mesh. So instead of printing with like a 230 mesh, like I would use on a t-shirt with water-based Green Galaxy ink, I'm actually using a 110 mesh. All right, so once again, we're trying to mix to 1815. Green Galaxy system works a little bit differently. I like it because you have your clear base, which is really running, but you also have your opaque core base, which gives the ink more body, great for printing on top of, let's say, a Comet white underbase. This is a direct print on towels, so we're gonna use 80% clear core, and 20% opaque core. So I'm mixing 800 grams. That means I'm gonna go with 616, according to this mixing chart over here, once we plug in the system, 616 of the clear core, starting with that. 616.8 to be exact. 616.8, we're good there. I'm gonna zero it out. Next one is 80. This is of the opaque, so not nearly as much of that. You can see how much thicker this product is. We want to be a little bit careful when putting in this product because it's a lot harder to take this one out. Clear is very easy to take out, so go straight up to 80. Next one we're going to be using is the golden yellow. And we're mixing in 16.8 of that, so I'm going to clear this again or zero it out. Now, this product, this pigment is a little bit different than most of your pigments. You're going to notice that this pigment actually has a lot of body to it. It's not straight pigment. The advantage of that is it's still very concentrated, but it actually has some clear base in it, which means that you're not going to have pigment crusts when you mix your ink. You're not going to have to filter your ink, and it's going to mix together much more consistently. So we're going 16, you can see it still runs like pigment, but it actually has some clear properties to it. So 16.8 once again. We want to be very careful on that we don't over pigment this. Next we're going to go with the red, it's the Marlboro red. This is at 99, so zero it out. Up to 99 on this guy, and then only 9 of the black. Now we're mixing it all together. Make sure we come up with the right color. So we're actually printing kind of a color of a turkey here. It's coming out to that nice dark brownish maroon color and came out perfectly. Make sure all our colors mixed in. Now you notice there's no pigment crust in this ink. This is a new beta system. We'll be out in 2015, but our beta users like Forward Printing and us here at Ryonet are absolutely loving it. No filtering ink and very easy mixing. Looks like we got a perfect match. Final step is adding the warp drive in. We're using 1.5% per weight, so this is 800 grams of ink. That's 12 grams of warp drive. This product allows us to cure low and will actually allow the ink to air dry over time even, but after 48 hours and a basic cure of about 250 to 300 degrees, this will actually stay very, very fast. Wash fastness is incredible with this product. So we don't have a long dryer, we're gonna be using a lot of ink, very important to use that product. Also very important, we're gonna be using this with gloves and protective eyewear because this is caustic if it gets into your eyes. So once again, we're going 12. And it doesn't have to be exact on this either. So we're close to 12, there we go. Now we'll mix it in and we'll go to press. We're using a little bit of screen adhesive, water-based adhesive here, eco-friendly product, kind of match the eco-friendly inks to put on the towel portion of this palette so the towel stays down, but majority of the print is going to be an on-contact print, pressing directly into the towel, so we don't need a ton of adhesive. So we're going to line up our screen real quick here. The s.roque allows us super easy access into the press. Once we're lined up, just clamp it down. Lock the back squeegee holder in. And then we're actually going to be using 2 squeegees on this. So because the screen's so big, we're going to be using a squeegee on the bottom and a squeegee on the top to really get ink penetrated into that screen mesh. Using a 110 mesh, we're using a water-resistant emulsion because this is a water-based print. We got 2 squeegees in there. We're gonna lower off contact a little bit too. This is set for t-shirts right now, so we're gonna go from 5 millimeters probably down to about 2 because of the thickness of the towel. We want pretty much on contact during the print process. For this production run, we're gonna use head number 1. Because we're using extra large palettes, we only have 2 of them, which is one really awesome thing about the s.roque press. We're going to our programs and our cancel or avoid palette option, and we only turn 2 palettes on. So palette number 12, palette number 10, go back to the start page, and we're ready to go. I love the way Green Galaxy ink flows. It's just super smooth. It's got a great open time in the screen mesh as well. Okay, we got our ink in the screen, we got our towel placed. This is water-based ink, we always pre-flood the screen. We're using the second squeegee to do that. Load the screen with a lot of ink. Towels do take a lot of ink, so we're gonna do 2 passes to try this thing out. You wanna go medium speed there and make sure that we flood back. We can do a quick flood back. Good amount of pressure directly on contact with that towel. So let's see what we got here. Nice penetration in that towel with that thin water-based ink using the low 110 mesh. The Green Galaxy is eco-friendly. It's going to be nice and soft when you use the towel. Let's throw this thing in the dryer, do a couple hundred of these for production for the race tomorrow. All right, screen printers, thanks a lot for watching this video on how to screen print towels. For more information on Green Galaxy inks or s.roque automatic presses, visit our website and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more awesome screen printing videos.